Despite public anger and government scrutiny, it does still pay to work on Wall Street. We promised you this story. Scarlet has actually been breaking down some of the compensation numbers. And, there was so much rhetoric and anger after the crisis about, getting paid for not contributing enough
and for getting a
society.
bailout.
Right. And those surgeons and those people who
are actually saving
lives, they're still not seeing any financial benefits to it.
Yeah, this is what we found.
Traders are.
We talked to a bunch of recruiters, headhunters, and they told us that an oil trader who works at a bank, has about 10 years experience, gets paid $1 million, including bonus. Mm-hmm. If you're a corporate bond trader with similar amount of experience, also $1 million. If you're an M&A investment banker and you have 10 years experience, double that, $2 million a year. By contrast, a brain surgeon with appropriate amounts of experience, let's say 8 years at least, would get paid less than $600,000. And a four-star general like David Petraeus, guess how much he makes?
And he's still going to make six figures, but
less than $200,000, $185,000. Of course, he is a military man, so there are other ways that he gets compensated as well.
Right.
Let's not forget that his housing may or may not be subsidized. He gets a pension, and he probably won't get fired in the next round of layoffs.
Okay. Well, when you look at the traders and the compensation there, is that looking at a particular area of the country? I mean, we also know cost of living that much higher. You live here.
Sure. But it all comes down to relative poverty, because these guys will look at their colleagues' pay, the guy who sits across the aisle from them, and think, oh, I'm not getting paid as much and I work twice as hard. I mean, that's always the argument there. And in terms of who's going to likely see a tick down, equity traders and fixed income traders will likely see a drop of 20 to 30% in their pay, in their bonuses this year, while fund managers and people who advise to the wealthy will see an uptick of as much as 15%.